Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I am coming to you once again, Libra, with your horoscope for the month. Well, it's the mid-month of July through mid-month of August 2019. And I just want to say something. It is 5:18 in the morning. I've not had any sleep. I've aged 10 years, but I'm coming to do your reading. So I hope I am, palatable at this moment. But I'm just trying to get some done because I'm so far behind. I mean, look, we're on the 18th of July. So I've got to strike when the iron is hot. If I got enough energy, I got to do it no matter what I look like. So here we are. So look, emphasis that you guys have for this month is on your 11th house. And there is going to be a lot of emphasis on that house. This is the house of Leo. Leo. And Leo is sextile Libra. So this is going to be, I think in this period between right now, well, when it was it, Leo is the 22nd, 23rd. So from the 23rd, once it actually is in Leo, and out of all of that, out of Cancer, all that good luck, right? What have you done when all that Cancer's been sitting up in your 10th house? Did you guys take advantage of that? Because if you did, then I feel like you've built up a well of goodwill. Like if you actually did the work that you were meant to do during this time, I believe that you built up a hopefully something great that you can count on, something you can bank on, something you can put your hopes and wishes and dreams into. Because the 11th house rules things like your hopes and wishes and dreams, the things you wish for deeper and greater than anywhere else. And also, friendships are located here. So I have a feeling that friendships are really, really, really being highlighted for you Libras this month. And I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. And let me tell you why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking, okay? So, first of all, we're going to have a lot of emphasis in that area of friends. And I'm talking about the sun's going to be there, Venus is going to be there, Mercury's going to be there, Mars is going to be there. Mercury does retrograde back into the 10th house, which, by the way, is extra good because it makes you think, really, hopefully, go back and cover your tracks in your career and your reputation and your status that you might have missed the first time. But all of the rest of it is in the hopes and dreams and wish. So, what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What are you praying for? What do you want? What are you trying to get? What is all this about? And if it, can you do it alone? And if you can't do it alone, do you have friends to help you do it? And if you don't have friends to help you do it, can you get involved with groups and associations that can help you do it? Can you get your word out to other people? Are you joining in with other people right now? And are you working like in tandem with your friends and the groups or something like that? I just feel groups. Groups. This could be Facebook groups. This could be actual groups like organizations and associations. I mean, if you are dealing with a group, you're shining in it because it's Leo. So you're the one that's going to shine. You're the leader, maybe, of some group of some kind. I want you to be careful of friend. There's a couple of things going on. Oh wow! I just saw you got to be careful of friendships and some people trying to stab you in the back. You got Chiron retrograding in your 7th house and Neptune retrograding at work, in the 6th house. And this could mean that, you can't even see it coming, like you're blindsided because there's some pain, I think, that might have come along in the 7th house here. It's not healing because it's going backwards. It's the opposite of healing. Just saying. It's not healing. That's your partnerships too. That could be your relationships. Oh Lord. Oh God. I hope none of y'all. Oh. See, as an astrologer, I see all kind of storylines going on. I do. I'm sorry. Like I see all kind of people cheating with people's partners and stuff, friends, women, and y'all need to be careful with that kind of stuff for real, for real. And I'm gonna tell you why, because after all this comes out of the 11th house, is going straight into the 12th house. So all your dirt that you've been hiding and keeping secret is coming out too during this time. As each of these planets start moving into Virgo, the more and more your dirt is going to be exposed. And I'm telling you, by the time it gets to the 30th, there's going to be like the biggest stellium in Virgo ever. I peeped that out. Wait a minute. Where did I write that down? Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. We have, well, Mercury's going to be going direct, but it enters Virgo on the 30th. Right. As I said here that it's going to be August 31st is going to be a very powerful day for earth signs, specifically Virgo, because Venus, Mars, the Sun, Mercury, they're all going to be in, all the fast moving planets are in Virgo. And of course, we're going to have that new moon in Virgo. It's all Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. So, and then Jupiter and my second Jupiter. What's that I have here? Oh, Neptune in Pisces. Yeah. Mm. And it's retrograde. So, mm. So I think it's going to be direct too by the 31st. So that's going to set up a day, and that's really going to be affecting your 12th house. Yeah, that's definitely going to affect your 12th house. So I want you guys to be careful of that. That's like the 12th house is the house of self-undoing. It's deep, hidden secrets. It's hidden agendas. It's actually people cheating on each other. It's drinking too much. It's partying too much. I mean, if I want to find out if someone's spouse is cheating, I just go and see if there's a whole bunch of activity in the 12th house. And if I see it, I know there's some trouble. I had a husband who had all kind of planets in his 12th house, and out of the blue, that sucker left me. That's because 12th house does that. It's secret stuff going on in the background that you don't know about. So something could come out at you from the other end, from your partner or somewhere. Or it could be like I said. I got the vibe that friends, like maybe even in a group, like people turning against you or something, or something where it's coming out of the blue. And it might not even happen until it is Virgo season. But with that Chiron retrograde in the 7th house and Neptune in the 6th, I just don't like that. Also, don't forget that you've got Jupiter retrograde in the 3rd house. So be careful of going off at the mouth, because Jupiter is expansive and you might want to just go at it. And with it retrograded, it's just telling you not to be so much, in the mouth right now, especially in communicating it. And especially if it has to do with something has to do with arguments or anything like that. You don't want to do that. Also, Uranus is retrograde in your 8th house. That also tells me that, it might just not be a stable time, I think, to give out any of your deepest secrets to anyone. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Also, 8th house just, I don't know why I thought kinky sex, but no, it's retrograde right now. So, I mean, it just may be, just something it might, I hate to say that sex might sound it might be boring right now. I don't know why these things come to me. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry, that's what I hear. Oh my goodness gracious, sorry. Wow. There is a lot of emphasis though when it does come to love and romance. It does. It's a lot of romance here. I mean, you could be feeling it as early as the 31st with all that Leo, right? There's going to be Venus in Leo and Sun in Leo and Mars in Leo. And at one point, we'll have Mercury in Leo. And then there's their new moon in Leo on the 31st. That's the 11th house, but that's all opposing the 5th house, the 5th house of romance. I mean, children are there, taking chances and gambling is there, but it's romance, love, dating, romance. And then on the 15th of August, it happens. The full moon in Aquarius. in your 5th house of romance. So there could be some romance around the 15th. You could just have to deal with children. I don't know. You might be stuck babysitting. I'm sorry. No. I don't know. I keep messing with that retrograding Uranus in the 8th house. But no, it could. I do believe it's going to be romantic. I do. And now I do also think I'm going to give you this advice. Dating is a good idea that day. What day is the 15th? What day is that day? August 15th. It's a Thursday. I thought maybe it'd be a Friday. It's a Thursday. But ask someone out for that Friday, the 16th. Do that. It's still probably going to be in the 5th house on the 16th, that Friday. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're going out, like, say, on a first date on that Friday, woo, the romance will be high because it's in the 5th house of romance. And it's that new, that whole love bombing phase when you first get with someone. The whole secret to romance, I think, is keeping that alive forever. Most people can't, and that's why they run out of relationships. I believe that. And I just gave you, Libras, the secret of your life, because most Libras go through life looking for the perfect romance. And I'm telling you, you create the perfect romance. And what you do is you keep it feeling like the love bombing stage throughout the entire relationship. The moment you drop the ball, you drop the romance. And I'm going to tell you that. You don't drop the ball, because then you give the other person time to think, oh, they were just playing a game. And then they run. Most people are just love bombing, and that's why they call it that. They can't sustain it. And you might go through that, something similar to this, or become aware of this during this full moon in your 5th house. This is that time where this could possibly occur. But if you're going to start a new relationship, well, why not do it with the full moon in the 5th house? My goodness, it also would be trine Libra, and because Aquarius is trine Libra, and so it's positive. It's all positive. It's all flowing, very much so. A very good time to do your first date, or doing something special that Friday, or something like that. It looks really good, and that is the weekend of August 15th. I would say August 16th, because that's Friday, and but hey, the party might start on August 15th. Just saying, my goodness, hot and steamy. Anyway, Libra, that's the way I see things, and maybe I just got my eye on love. Woo, that's a little hot and heavy. But anyway, this has been the way I see things. This has been Adrienne with, or Capricorntigress with Astrology, a look inside. And if you please like and share and subscribe and share our videos, and go to our website, visit our website at astrologyalookinside.com, and subscribe to our newsletter there. And then you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookinside. I also give free readings, free mini readings on a group on Facebook, and that is facebook.com/groups/astrology a look inside. And I hope someone goes and visits my Patreon. I have to go back to Patreon. I have not been on my Patreon, but I do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Capricorntigress. I'll be updating that soon. Okay, you guys. Well, much love, much light, many blessings to all you Libras. Thank you for, for hanging in there and liking and subscribing to the channel. And may all that love that I saw in your horoscope come to fruition and in reality in the 3D. Please let me know if this reading resonates with anyone during this period. Okay. Much love and light. Namaste.